joining us now. Feel free to let us know something that you're grateful for and something you're looking forward to right now. If you want to interact and start the conversation, and we'd love to have some interaction. Good. Sorry I was a bit late with this one, if any of you were following the schedule, but here we go.
Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Ronnie.
Oh, hello. We've been joined by a real raw vegan beauty today.
Two raw vegan beauties, me and Ronnie.
Well, I've seen your book, but beauty is something that's always come naturally for me, so I don't know if I need it, but I will definitely check it out.
Sure. No, just kidding. Yeah, no, you don't need to do anything. Yeah, just let yourself go, as I see you have. So, yeah, just kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Amazing,
I'm grateful for you, Ronnie, and I'm looking forward to you being on time next time we're live.
Yeah, I'm very sorry. I was
I'm just kidding.
I was getting caught up in the bundle fever, making some recipes, and I overwent. So
I don't believe that, but okay. You don't make recipes.
Guys, good to see some people joining us tonight. Thank you for watching, and feel free to ask us some questions. We're going to be talking about raw vegan beauty. We're going to be talking about myths. We're going to be talking about all sorts of things. And where are you right now? You're in living the hard life in Florida somewhere on a beach?
Yeah, I just got back from tanning at the beach for a few hours. I was eating soursop at the beach. Yeah, my life is just a dream, and can't complain.
Not trying to make us feel jealous there at all.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. I went to the beach for 10 minutes today, though, so my life is hard. I only got 10 minutes in the ocean. You know, it's not easy. But I had to run back because, you know, it's bundle week, Ronnie. So, you know. Is
that part of your beauty regime, or are you scouting for guys, or what are you doing there at the beach?
Always scouting for guys. Always scouting for guys. That's the number one. That's my life revolves around that, for sure. That's why I'm on the live with you right now. You know, trying to get somewhere one day. Okay, so listen, my beauty routine does contain going to the beach every day. And if I didn't live by the beach, I would go somewhere where I could get into nature every single day, because I believe that's like the charger. You know, we put our phone on the charger. We need to be charged every single day. So yes, it is part of my routine. And the ocean, listen, if you are blessed enough to live by the ocean, it's the best skincare on earth, for sure. You know, I'm blessed, so. Okay,
so I've got a few things to say about all this, right? Sky says y'all silly. That's about Southern American.
Look at my nails. Okay. All right.
We've got Kelsey giving us some heart eyes. Thank you very much.
That's for me, obviously. Rosie Heels. Is that for me or for Ronnie? We need to know.
Most likely.
We need to know.
Yeah, I have let myself go. I need to get. I've got an event coming up this weekend. I need to get to a barber and everything soon. But anyway,
I was just kidding, Ronnie.
No. I agree. No, anyway.
I was just kidding. Come on, you can take a joke. Come on.
There's a couple of things I want to say, right? So the first thing is, investigating my book for the bundle, I found out there's actually a study that suggested that raw vegans were higher in vitamin D than the average person, despite the fact supposedly we have no vitamin D in our diet, but they have vitamin D in their diet. But the study said they were more conscious about going out and getting sunlight, which is true. Like, you're more conscious about going out and getting sunlight. But skin protection. Are you worried with your raw vegan beauty regime? Are you concerned at all about damage to your skin, particularly as your, I guess, Italian background, white skin? Do you protect your skin at all? Do you limit how much you're in the sun? Are you concerned about burning, long-term damage? A little bit of a serious topic, but let me know.
Well, great question right off the bat. Now, I personally am not concerned because I believe that the food that I eat a lot of fruit and vegetables, obviously, and I believe they're going to protect my skin. This is what I believe. And I also do protect my skin in my own way. I wear a hat outside. I don't spend more than 20 minutes in the hot, hot sun. Okay. And if I am going to be out for a long time, I'll wear like long sleeves, light clothing, and a big hat always, because, you know, it's very strong here. I'm not from here. I'm from New York City, guys. We don't have sun there. There's just buildings and sewers and stuff. And we don't have nature or sun. And so I'm not really used to this kind of lifestyle. So I have to be very cautious about the sun here. So yeah, I mean, I'm not concerned too much, but I do wear a hat when I go outside, and I, you know, whatever.
Kelsey was saying that the love heart eyes are 80% for you.
They're really 100%, but she wanted to give you a 20%. I'm not sure why. She's just a nice person, probably.
Yeah, definitely, I think 100% for you.
Obviously, but I wanted to say another thing, Ronnie. You said that the raw vegans are more conscious about going outside, and that made me think that raw vegans are just more conscious in general beings. When you become more conscious, you're like, oh, I want to connect to the earth. I want to be in nature. I don't want to be in a bar. I don't want to be in a basement playing video games all day. I don't want to, you know, be inside 24/7. So that was interesting what you just said, and I'm honestly I'm so excited to read your book, Ronnie, because first of all, I'm a big fan, really, of your podcast, and you always provide value, everything you do, and I know your book is going to be epic. I just didn't get to read it yet because I didn't know we were going to do this live until, you know, a few minutes ago. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I've written stuff, like I've put together a few smaller books before, but this time, like, I really felt like I got to this point where I'm like, I hear all this stuff, I kind of say this stuff, I repeat this stuff. Yeah. I want to sort of know, I want to start figuring out, like, the truth, because I hear people say things and I'm like, years later, I believe it, and then I apply it and it works for me, and then I go, wait, where did they get that from? And I can't find the evidence for, like, where that information comes from. And then so other people are saying things, I'm like, that sounds a bit weird. Is that right? And then I just wanted to, like, investigate, look into it, and try and figure out for myself, like, what's the truth around a lot of the things we hear in the raw vegan world, right? And so there's some I think there's some kind of dangerous things. I think there's some irresponsible things. And I think that one of the main problems with people that go raw vegan and stuff is they can be like, a lot of people heal their acne, for example, their digestive condition, their chronic disease, and then they go, oh my God, no one had an answer for me. The doctors didn't have an answer. They were all giving me drugs that didn't work, antibiotics that didn't work. Then I try this diet everyone was telling me not to do, and it works. And I'm never going to believe those guys ever again. And I think there's a bit of a worry there where people, like, throw everything else out and just are like, I'm just now 100% like raw vegan, natural practices, herbs, like, that's what I'm doing from now on. And I think that, you know, I just don't think you can live life like that. I don't think you can be too dogmatic about it.
I agree. Sorry, I'm trying to get my camera situation going. This is a mess. I agree with what you're saying. I don't think we should take everything from everyone. You know, some people are researching and experts on certain things, and then other things they don't know anything about. They haven't researched. They haven't done the extensive work that you have done on the research side. And, you know, that's similar to, like, somebody like a David Goggins. I'm obsessed with a David Goggins. Mentally, he has really changed my life. But am I going to take his advice on diet? No, absolutely not. So same thing, you know?
Hey, Daniel's just jumped in. Daniel, I just put in your hot dogs into my dehydrator. I put in your chickpea ball things. I'm making a bunch of your raw to the core recipes tonight, so we'll see how we go.
Wow. Hey, Daniel, I don't know you, but hi. I don't know you.
Yeah, Dan's amazing. He's in the bundle. So
he made the gingerbread, the motherfucking raw vegan gingerbread house. What a fucking epic, am I right? That's him, right?
That's probably him.
A raw vegan gingerbread house.
He also made, like, an entire turkey. Like an entire, like...
What? How?
Crazy.
I'm not a genius.
I don't know.
This is like genius level. I don't have this in me.
Different levels. Yeah, different levels of genius. But yeah, so you're living in Florida. Maybe you're selling fruit. I'm not sure what that's all about. You're spending a lot of time at the beach. You're sort of retired.
We didn't prepare this interview, guys. Can you tell? I'm not sure if you can tell. Ronnie and I did not prepare. He said, I don't know what that's about.
I don't know if it's real. Are you really selling fruit, or is this your cover for being down in Florida? I don't know if there's something else going on.
I retired. I'm actually 100. I just turned 100. I retired, and I just go to the beach and eat fruit. I sell it to myself. I just sell the fruit back to myself. The gingerbread house was mental. Yes, mental. I heard that this guy has been raw vegan his whole life. Is that true, Daniel? I don't know any. I gotta read your book.
A long time. Yeah, he's been raw vegan. I think he's like nearly 20 years.
Wow.
We're getting some laughs. So Jeanette, like, I don't know. You were saying you're looking for a. No, you're not really looking for a guy. But why? If you're auditioning for that, like, why should someone want to be in a relationship with you? But what are the benefits to being with Jeanette, around Jeanette, work with Jeanette, sell yourself to us?
Yeah. So personally, first of all, great question, Ronnie. Great question. I talk a lot about this in my new book, which is a part of the bundle. If you guys have not heard of the Raw Vegan Bundle yet, let me just tell you really quickly what that is. The Raw Vegan Bundle is a collection of 50 books that you get for only 55 books for $50. Okay, so if you're looking to start a raw vegan diet or not be bored on a raw vegan diet or find out the truth about different myths, okay, that's what Ronnie's book is about. If you're looking to improve yourself on the inside and outside, you want to be more feminine and more beautiful, that's what my book is about. And there's Ted Carr has a vegan business in a weekend course in there. Lissa has her amazing recipe books, all this stuff. And Ronnie is in the chat now, so I lost him.
No, I'm here. Sorry, I'm listening.
No, so, okay. So the question was, and the bundle you can find in both of our links, by the way. Okay, Ronnie's question, it was, why should somebody be in a relationship with me? I don't recommend being in a relationship with me, for the record. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it because I am obsessed with fruit, okay, and becoming the most successful version of myself. So I don't have much time to be in a relationship. So I wouldn't recommend it.
Also, you're like a mountain climber. You're like a Mount Everest mountain climber. You need another Mount Everest mountain climber. You can't just have a hill walker, someone that likes to go for a walk in the park. You're looking to go for the highest heights. And everyone else is like, I can't handle this level of, like, you know.
Especially the raw vegans, especially the raw vegans in this movement. They don't have any energy. You know, they don't eat protein. They don't have any protein. So, like, they don't have any energy to hike up the mountains. They're just walking on the beach and shit, strolling.
You did some amazing watermelon workouts. I got to say, like, I've honestly been trying to get fit. Like, before Woodstock, 9 months, I'd been working out every day. I'd finally got to, like, I was getting into my fitness. I was gradually getting fitter and fitter. And I thought, like, oh, good, I'll get to Woodstock, I'll be able to work out with everyone, and it'll be really fun. Then I go to Mexico, I get, like, some kind of heat stroke. I'm kind of in bed for a while. I get right out of my fitness routine. I sort of got, sort of sick there. And eventually I get to Woodstock, and I'm just still, like, tired. I'm still, like, not quite there. But I did jump into your watermelon workout, and you really pushed us pretty hard. And I don't know. Talk about fitness or the watermelon workouts or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, listen. Honestly, Ronnie did amazing. I made him do like 20 extra burpees, and he did them on the gravel with his hands. Amazing. Ronnie, did your hands get fucked up?
I've been doing quite a lot of burpees this year, so I think that my technique was pretty good. I think I did okay. But
no, did your hands get fucked up?
Yeah, no, the hands were. I think, as I say, I think I was careful, but.
Oh, you were careful. Okay.
But it's quite hard to do a workout with a watermelon. I mean, it's like weird to carry it. It's heavy. It's a good workout because it's like difficult.
It's awkward. I mean? It shouldn't even be done. It's awkward. It's awkward. Like me. That's why I do it, Ronnie. It's awkward. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
you said this thing. You said, I work out every day because I hate to do it, or something like that.
Yes.
I need to do it because I hate it, or something.
Yes.
And that's so like you in a nutshell. I'm not surprised you're like a David Goggins fan and all that stuff. But
Do you
you
want to
have,
see my refrigerator? I have a whole shrine to David Goggins in my house. Maybe I'll show you guys. But yeah, I'm a big David Goggins fan. If you don't follow him yet, go follow him, because here's the thing. When you do things that you hate, your life gets easier. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. Do you believe that too, Ronnie? Is that a raw vegan myth, or do you believe that?
I love that. I love that. If you do things you hate or difficult, maybe, yeah, I like that. I heard a guy say recently, only the people that have discipline are free. And I thought that was really
Discipline equals
interesting.
freedom. Yes. Yes. I have a chart. If anybody wants, this is just a free for all, Ronnie. Thank you for doing this live with me. If anybody wants my discipline equals freedom chart, which is an accountability chart you put up on your wall, you check off things that you do, and you have a consequence, reward, DM me discipline equals freedom, and I'll send it to you. I got
So
a little.
Sky's saying, poor, oh yikes, poor Ronnie. What did you say? Poor Ronnie. BB, then the rash. What's BB? Poor Ronnie.
Baby, poor Ronnie, baby.
Ronnie, baby. Oh, I like it when people call me baby.
I won't
Oh,
be
yeah.
calling you that during this interview.
You don't like being called baby?
I won't be calling you that.
Oh, I'm not. Hey, wait a second. I'm not asking for you. I'm not asking for you to call me
Do I
anything.
like being called that? Sure, I've been called worse. Yeah, that's fine. I've been called much worse.
Call me anything you want, Jeanette. Just don't call me early in the morning.
Okay, this is Jeanette and Ronnie's Comedy Hour. If you're enjoying this, please click the link in our bios. You can support the bundle telethon by clicking the link in either of our bios.
Someone's saying, hey, boo. They must be one of your fans. Jade
Hey,
Nicole.
Boo! Hey, Jade! What's up, Boo? I love you. Jade is
You're
the first
Boo.
person to ever send me anything for free and to take photos with it. This is in 2017. She believed in me. She knew that I was going to be somebody. I'm going to make you proud, Jade. I'm going to make you proud. I promise.
So I think your book is a little bit, you know, you've already got the beauty, right? You've got the beauty. Your personality's pretty strong. Maybe we need to work on toning that down a bit. A little bit intense. You're really going to push some guys away. But anyway,
some are all, Ronnie. Some are all. Yeah, no.
Well, you, I put it to you.
Do I turn some guys away, or are all guys obsessed with me? I'm just putting it out there. It's either one or the other. Either all guys like me, or all guys.
Well, you're not single because guys aren't interested in you. You're single because you're choosing to be single, right? You could. What I'm saying is, you could be married right now. You could have a boyfriend right now.
Is this one of your myths in your book? Do you address this? Why Ms.FitVegan is single?
No, but I could. I mean, that's a good thing.
Part two.
There are people that would be interested in dating you, and you know that, and you're the one that is, you know, maybe not ready for that, or you don't want that, or whatever, right?
Well, you have to be very, very, very different and special for me to even notice you, honestly, because I am so goddamn amazing. I'm a raw vegan icon, so I cannot be with anyone that is not just like some type of icon in their field, whether that's raw veganism or, you know, like a David Goggins or who else or Jocko. If they were interested, I perhaps might give them a call.
Just like anyone who's on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Joe Rogan, yep. Okay, Wim Hof.
Right. Joey Diaz, are you saying that you're looking to date David
anybody
Rogan,
with a podcast? If you
Jocko fucking Willing, like Joe Rogan. So basically, podcasters.
Andy Frisella.
Yeah. Hey, how come? By the way, how come? This is interesting. These are all guys. They're all marketing towards men. How come you're picking up on their stuff? These are all guys. These are all for men. All their content is designed for men, for sure.
Such a good question. Oh my gosh, Ronnie, you're so amazing, Ronnie. So basically, I was born a man, And that is why I wrote the Raw Vegan Bundle, because I transformed
No,
myself. I used to look like Ronnie, and now look at me
messed
now.
up. Yeah,
Buy
messed
the
up.
book.
Yeah, and Sky's just said, I said that because I was saying, are you looking to date anyone with a podcast? And Sky says, not anybody with a podcast. Yeah, thanks, Sky. Yeah, very nice.
Wait, I can't see the comments again. Ronnie, what is happening with my Instagram? I can't see any comments
You have
again.
to kind of flick. You have to kind of flick them to see them. They
No,
don't.
they're
They
not
don't. They
there.
don't,
They're not
they
there.
don't scroll. You need to flick them.
No.
Yeah, you should see them over me or over you, and you should be able to flick through. But
Yeah,
I
they're
can read
not
them out for
there.
you. Yeah, the podcast hasn't got me. Has it got me any dates? I don't know. I don't
It
think
got
so.
you alive with me. We're on live now, so there you go. It's close to
Sky
a
is
date.
here for us. Love you, Sky. Whatever you're doing, hope
Sky,
you're
I
really
can't
good.
see your comments, but I love you, and you are a beautiful, beautiful soul, and I can't wait for you to do my nails again. Just kidding. You're
Yeah,
amazing. Very talented.
Sky is the only person that goes up on stage at the Woodstock Festival with like unmatching socks and like
And sings and beautiful sounds come out of her mouth. Like,
yeah,
wow.
random without planning. Yeah, I'm very much on the same fashion wavelength as Sky. You know what I mean? I'm very much on that vibe.
Yes, I'm not. But oh yeah, listen, real quick, guys, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the feminine masculine thing. This is such a great point, Ronnie, because okay, I'm extremely masculine. That is why I've had to work to enhance my feminine qualities. Because I used to be an audio engineer. I went to school with all guys. I was the only girl, me and Awa, my best friend. We were the only girls in the whole school. I was an audio engineer. I worked in the music industry before I went vegan, and fruit took over my life. And so I was always very masculine, into more masculine things, right? I was always into just whatever. I was a masculine kid and whatever in my
I
20s.
don't think you should use the word masculine. You're not masculine. You're not manly in that sense, but you have personality traits that are maybe more common with men. Like you are a hyper industrious. Like you're very hard worker. You're very determined. You don't take shit from people. And maybe a lot of these qualities are more seen in men, but that doesn't make you're not manly or a masculine person in that sense. I don't think you should say you're still a
Well, I
feminine woman,
say the
but
word masculine because I
you
don't have a
have
good vocabulary. So I don't have all the vocabulary words that you have. But yes, what you said. So that's why I wrote the
put your microphone on. Your microphone's gone off or something.
me?
You went has Jeanette went quiet for everyone?
Right now?
Sky says y'all kindly jump off me.
Wait, you can hear me or no?
I can't hear you, but can everyone hear? I mean, I can try and plug in my headphones. Maybe it's just me.
I guarantee you it's you, Ronnie. But like I was saying, I bet people can hear me, but I don't see the comments, so I won't know if people can hear me. I wrote the beauty book because I wanted to be more feminine and beautiful. And I was never beautiful as a kid. I never was feminine. So I wrote this book, and it really helped me bring out my feminine essence, qualities, whatever the word is. Do you
Can you
hear me,
hear me?
Ron?
Yeah, I can hear
Yes?
you perfect now. Okay, good. We're going.
Yo ass. Yeah.
All right, so it's funny, Jeanette, because like a lot of guys who watch Jocko Willink or Joe Rogan, like they're maybe more worried about are they masculine enough, and you're talking about being more feminine. It's kind of interesting. It's like both of the sexes have
When
both of the
I
sexes.
Yeah, when I go to events, it's so funny, Ronnie, because I go to a lot of events, and me and Awa are the only girls, and we're super feminine. And there's all these guys. Like when I went to meet David Goggins, when I went to a Julian himself event, when I went to a Andy Frisella event, Jocko event, all these things, we're the only girls. It's so
But
interesting.
isn't that like also that you're kind of it's partly like you're attracted to those guys as well, and like you want to be around that energy, and you want to learn about those guys because you like kind of want to get
I
one of
want to
those
learn
guys.
from them. Yeah, I love to learn. I love to learn from them, and I like the energy of like, get your shit together. There's no excuses. Excuses are results. You can't have both. Like as a kid, I never knew about goal setting, and I never knew about taking charge of your life. I was raised very poor, and my family was all like victims. We all had a victim mentality. And now as an adult, I am very attracted to the podcasts, not yours, the podcasts that are all about
My
taking charge of your life.
my podcast is way too feminine. It's like the raw vegan lifestyle. It's way too many women on it. Sky says, Ronnie, walk Jay through viewing the live chat. I don't know how to explain it to her any better than it appears at the bottom of the screen.
Okay,
and you
well,
have to click through it.
I'm gonna take a video and I'm gonna show you guys that it doesn't
Don't
work.
don't during this. Take a video later because it might ruin everything. Sky says, yeah, it was his ass. Whose ass? Joke, no worries. Yeah, it was his ass. Ass? Did you mean to say ass? Interested to hear whose ass you're talking about. Well, what are we going on about here? Hey, okay, you good? You got it. You got it.
No, I can't see anybody else's comments though. But listen, it happened the other day.
I believe you're an intelligent woman, right? And every woman is going to learn from women how to get a guy. And they're going to places where there are lots of women because that's where they feel safe and they feel good. And they're going to all these female places. And yet they want to meet men and they're wondering, why can't I meet men? But you're smart enough to say, I'm going to go to the place where it's just all guys and it's all the kind of guys that I'm sort of interested in because they're all working on themselves.
Wait a minute. I don't go there to meet guys. I go there to learn from my mentors, Ronnie.
Do you think I'd be welcome at like could I go to like a women's? I'd like, I used to do that a little bit. I'd try and watch like women's TV shows and learn about, the mysteries of women. And weirdly enough, I feel like I learn more about women from men who tell me stuff because women are sometimes women like project a weird image of themselves to each other. Like they all have this little they don't want to fully expose who they truly are in front of other women in case they would intimidate each other a little bit. So
it's competition.
They don't like
some type of competition.
Yeah, there's definitely some women who would not want to reveal how, I don't know, aggressive they are, how sexual they are, how like competitive they are or whatever, because other women would be a little bit like, oh, I don't want to bring her around with my friends or whatever.
I don't hang around women like that are not real, like authentically
boss bitches, boss babes.
Somebody wrote that? Oh no, that's
no. I just said, are you a boss babe? Do you call yourself a hashtag boss babe?
I don't have a job, so I don't think I'm a boss. Let me think.
You used to be a boss.
Used to, yes, facts. And I've been using up my boss money. That's how I live, and it's pretty much run out. So back to employee babe. Just employee babe for now. So Ronnie, this has turned into a dating show. So let's break it down then. Ronnie, clearly you are single and so what is the one thing that you would say is the most attractive thing in a woman that you're looking for?
Can I just say, and I've not talked about this, I've not revealed it, but I'm not really single. I'm not single. So I've not really talked about it. I've not shared all that yet. And but yeah, I shouldn't say.
You brought the whole thing up, Ronnie. I'm here to talk about vegan myths and fucking fruit.
Well, I'm single in the sense I'm not married. I'm not married. So, but if you're talking about what's the most attractive thing in a woman, like, I mean, if you're talking about for guys in general, what men like in women, apparently, research-wise, is like, yeah.
Research-wise.
So men like supposedly the thing that women are most attracted to, or like say there's a speed dating thing, right? Speed dating. What are the guys that get the best results on a speed dating thing? It's like the tallest guys. So the height is quite important for a lot of women. Maybe not all, but for a lot of women. In terms of men looking at women, apparently the thing is the hip to waist ratio, the curviness, like some particular ratio of the hips to the thighs or something is like particularly attractive because it's like they're the best at having babies or something. Who knows? It's all evolutionary stuff, right? So there's that side of it. There's just a pure physical like that. but there's something about like, just I mean, the physical beauty of a woman is an attractive thing, but beyond that, um, I think it all comes down to some kind of emotional feeling that you get from the person. Like I think that's what it really comes down to. Like who are you going to date rather than who are you going to say, oh, that's an attractive person. Like for a guy, we have to do a lot to get in a relationship with a woman. We don't just like go to the beach and magically men show up and ask us on dates or women show up. Like that doesn't happen. We don't have this easy life that women have. So we have to like
Easy. Do you think looking like this is easy, Ronnie? I wrote a whole book, 241 pages on this.
Okay. So you have to be born
easy,
looking nice or whatever. So you have to eat healthy and all that. But you have to go up, experience rejection, talk to all these women that don't like you, and all that stuff. Get accused of being all sorts of things. You're a creep. You're all sorts of. You're all. You're worried about all these things, and then you somehow meet someone. And I think to push past that, it has to be that you've got like a really nice feeling for them as a human, like their heart. I think it's like their heart, their I don't know. It's their heart, the feeling around them, and I think to me, I love women that are like themselves. They can be themselves. They have confidence. They're not trying to be like everyone else. They're not trying to be what other people tell them to be. I really like that. I like independence. I like, Sky's here. I really like the fact that Sky, I think it's really attractive in Sky that she is herself. Like she totally stands out. She's different. She wears what she likes. She has total confidence. Same with you. Like you have a lot of that as well. You're just totally Jeanette. You know what I mean? You're 100% Jeanette. So that's an attractive thing. And I think that, you're not struggling with guys being attracted to you. You're just looking for like the highest level guy possible that you can get. Like you're holding out for like the absolute best guy.
I'm not looking. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, all 4 ladies and gentlemen here. I can't see the comments. They're not coming up for me. But I just want you to know, I'm not looking. That's why I'm single. I'm not looking because I personally, like many guys, I really resonate with guys. Like many guys, I'm trying to get my shit together before I am in a serious relationship.
Don't stop with that.
I'm trying to get my life, my career, open my restaurant. I'm trying to get my life together.
No.
So I might be single forever, Ronnie.
No, this is the worst female recent modern day myth that I've heard a number of times. I need to get my shit together. Women do not need to get their shit together.
No, I want to get my shit together. I want to get my shit together.
No one needs to get their shit together. Men need to kind of get their shit together a bit more, but women waiting to get their career and their everything together before they meet a guy, like you're going to be waiting forever. Like
I'm not waiting. I love my life. I don't need to be in a relationship. I mean, every once in a while, I'm like, I should leave the house. But that's once in a while. It's just so rare. It's so rare. I don't need to be in a relationship to be happy. I'm so happy. I have my fruit. I'm looking cute. What do I need a relationship for? I just like to say fruit and cute because it rhymes.
Because you're a human being, and like that's
Says
another.
Who?
This is another.
Have you done the research on that? That's a raw vegan myth.
No, this is another thing that people are saying nowadays. Like, oh, I don't need someone else. I don't need a relationship. I don't need friends. I don't need anything. I'm going to sit in a cave. No, we're human beings. We all want a relationship. We all want, whether that's strong friendships, but people want a relationship. Like they crave, they would really like, we all want it, we all like it, to have someone that is our significant other in our life that we share our life with. We all like that. And whether that's many different people or some people want to have many people at the same time or one person.
I learned the word thruple. Ronnie, do you know the word thruple? I learned that the other day.
Sadly, I do know the word thruple and I've seen pictures of it, videos.
You're probably in a thruple, that's why. You probably are.
I could not do a throuple. Like, definitely couldn't have another guy in the picture. But I'm not a guy that fantasizes about threesomes. I do not want any of that. No, I'm not a threesome lover. Like,
have you ever had your human design read, Ronnie?
I've heard about that.
Okay, so I just had my human design read. Okay.
I think I know who you've had your human design read by as well. I feel like I've heard this before.
By who?
Mooseoff? The Moose?
No.
Mooseoff? Really? No?
No. Melanie from
very cool.
the banana roll manager. Okay, so she read my human design, or she did my human design, whatever that is, whatever you do with the human design. And she told me that my design, whatever relationship I'm going to be in, it's not going to be a standard relationship. So it might be a throuple. This is what she said. And I was like, what the hell is that? I never even heard of that before. But it's going to be something like not traditional, which is very true, because I don't want to ever get married, because I am not giving up half my fruit ever, ever. No. So half my watermelon accessories, no way. Jose. So basically, can we get off the topic of me being single, please, Ronnie? Why are we talking
no,
about
wait, stop. You're saying that you don't want to get in a relationship because you don't want to give away half your shit. You're not a man. Stop it. Men are not wanting to be in a relationship. You forget stuff from you unless it's some kind of crazy guy. There's no
I've had
guy
that before. I've had leeches, Ronnie. I've had people that lived off me. Yeah.
I totally see that definitely happens. I agree with you. You definitely want to stay away from that. I totally get that. But so obviously you want to stay away from that guy. But
thank you. I'll write that down.
Mostly, I would say the guys that you're attracting that are at your kind of caliber or level are not looking to do that. I don't think they're looking to live off you. But yeah, I mean, I can understand why that's appealing for some guys. I don't like it, but
Ronnie,
yeah.
I have a question for you. What is one of the raw vegan myths in your book? How about we go there?
Okay, we're going away from that whole topic. Okay.
Like, that was such a long... Dude, I had some advice for guys. Okay, real quick, while we're back on the relationship advice, okay? Guys, if you're watching this, I don't know who's watching this. I can't see. Instagram is fucked up for me. I don't know why. But if you're a guy watching this and you're single and you want to be in a relationship, it's so important that you do what Ronnie is doing. Ronnie is never single. He's never single. You know why? Even though he looks like shit. No, just kidding, Ronnie. Even though he looks like shit. But guess what?
Oh,
he does the 3 things that you need to do. The 3 things. He's doing it all the time. Okay? What are you doing, Ronnie? You're making women laugh. You're making women laugh. You're complimenting women. And you're asking them questions. You can get any girl you want. Not me. But you can get any girl of a less caliber by doing those 3 things, guys. Ronnie's showing you what to do. He's literally showing you every second what to do. I
need more of you in my life. You're so funny. You just
Thank
said
you,
I look like shit. You actually echo what I feel in my own mind. Like, you look like shit.
Okay, wait, Ronnie, you need to read my book, because wait a minute, hold on. That was just a joke, but because you might feel like that, you're attracting those kind of jokes, and that was just a joke, Ronnie.
You've been around so many guys in your life. You know exactly the male sense of humor. Like, I love that, but that's amazing. There's some guys that they would struggle with you saying things like that, but I get it. But like,
no, but Ronnie, I'm joking. But also, you need to know how beautiful you are on the inside. Read my book, Ronnie. Read my book. You would actually find value in it. It's not just for girls. It's also for guys that look like shit. Just kidding, Ronnie. That's the last time I'm going to say it. You don't look like shit.
No, I do. Like, I've got a tooth that's snapped off. I've got my grey beard. I've not even shaved my head. My skin's looking okay, but I don't tan. You know, I'm a white, pasty white guy. I've not got a 6-pack. I've not got the big arms. I don't know where my arms are at. I need to check out my arms.
You have your charms and you have your personality, which is, did you hear the 3 things that guys need? You need to make her laugh. You need to ask questions, and you need to compliment her. I didn't say anything about looks. Most girls don't give a shit about looks. If you saw my last boyfriend, everybody was like, what are you guys doing? Like, you guys don't even look right together, because I'm a vegan goddess and he was a scum of the earth. No, just kidding. But literally, girls don't care. Girls don't care about looks. They really, 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 really don't. They really don't. They know they're not like guys. Guys are stupid. All they care about is looks. They're not superficial.
Do they care about the ass?
Dude, obviously girls don't care about looks. You get girls all day, every day, Ronnie. But girls...
I don't get girls. You said I get girls.
Yes, you do.
Wait,
yes, you do.
where do I get this reputation for getting girls all day, every day?
Are you single right now? Thank you.
I am not single right now.
Thank you. That's all. Okay, proof. The
I was
raw vegan myth
single.
was just debunked. Live.
I've been single a lot of my life, and
okay.
I was single. Let me see. I've been mostly single. I've only really had like 3 long-ish relationships. This is kind of my 4th that I've been with someone. We're not living near each other, so I will see her soon, and I've not really shared much about that yet. But anyway,
But so you still don't know that girls really don't care about looks? You just said, do girls care about ass or guys' butts? That's a great question. I don't. I've never, ever noticed a guy's butt. But my roommate, Awa, my best friend, I hope she is okay with me saying this. She notices guys' butts. She's into the butt. She's like, oh, he has a cute ass. I'm like, ew, I don't want anything to do with a guy's ass.
Where does she rate my ass? Has she ever said anything in particular?
Sorry?
Has she ever noticed my ass? And
Awa, do you want to come on and Ronnie will show us his ass and you'll see if you like it?
No, definitely we can't. No, we can't do that.
Okay, I'm getting kicked out of my apartment, so if anybody has an extra room in Miami, I appreciate that because apparently I was not supposed to share that information.
Okay, well, let me say. I think that women, whatever they like, something that's actually helped me, to be fair, is that I've become a little bit well known in this little community we have. And so I think that women have a little bit more trust, or they know who I am already in advance of meeting me, because maybe they've listened to the podcast or they've watched some videos, or people just say, oh, that's Ronnie, he runs the festival in the UK. So they go, that guy, oh, he's okay. And I've probably got an okay reputation, fairly friendly guy, and I don't have a bad reputation, I think, even though you say I'm always in relationships. I don't think I've got a bad reputation for playing around or anything like that.
I didn't say you're always in relationships. I said you always get girls because you know that you do those 3 things. And guys out there that you're single, there's some like cute guys. There's actually attractive guys out there that are single and they want to be in a relationship, but they don't fucking understand. Girls don't care about what you look like. Girls don't care about that shit, how you dress. Well, some girls do, but they'll change it anyway. If you ask them questions, you compliment them, and you make them laugh, girls will take you like Aubrey did with you. They'll make you look attractive. They'll change the clothing you're wearing, okay? And they'll turn you into the man of their dreams.
So Aubrey is responsible for
I hoped you caught
me
that.
not looking like, I heard that, yeah. So
when you were with Aubrey, you looked much better. She turned you into somehow she turned you into an attractive raw vegan. I don't know how she did it, but.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, and if you saw my girlfriend, you'd be like, what the hell? You'd probably say, okay, Ronnie, you're punching above your weight again, right? But
yes,
like
probably.
Yeah, the same with Aubrey. I thought, well, I used to kind of think, okay, why is she with me or whatever? Like I think like that sometimes, and going back to a few other people that I've been with. So, but when I was just in my hometown doing Tinder, all that stuff, I was not particularly dating anyone as attractive as some of the girls that I've met in the raw vegan world. And I think that it's good to be part of a community. For men, it's really good. For women, I think guys are probably always open to meeting you. For men, it's hard to break the ice with women because there's a little bit of intimidation, there's a little bit of fear. So being part of some kind of community where you can get to know people, where people get kind of trust you and everything else like that, and you can make friends with people and you start going to the events and things like that, I think it does help a lot. And if you're running an event, if you're running the event, you're kind of like, you get a bit more attention as a guy than you really usually would, right? You're kind of like getting a bit more. So I've usually, when I run my event, like I've never hooked up with girls at the festival that I run or my own events. Like I've always had kind of a rule about that. Like I stay away from that. because I think it's kind of like there's a fake kind of shine on you of attractiveness, and then
I
after the
don't believe
event,
this. Even though I'm nodding, I don't believe this.
I've hooked up with some people at other events, but not really at my own event, right? I'm working quite a lot, and I kind of stay away from that, and
Not working that much.
yeah, it comes effortlessly to me though. I'm like, it's so easy for me.
Yeah, that's
But
another tip. That's a great tip. Just go to these fruit festivals, guys, because there are so many more women than men. You will guaranteed, and then make a girl laugh, ask her questions, and compliment her, and you're good. Ronnie, I'm gonna go out and come back in because maybe I can see the messages.
okay, yeah, cool.
Don't move.
Okay, no problem. I'm just going to read out some of it. So, Sky was saying he shakes his head. That Jeanette and her ex-boyfriend, Scum and Goddess, never single. I be looking, Sky. You're saying you're looking. Why not look? Sky kicked out. He popular for being. I'm popular for being okay. I like it. So true. Faded. I don't know what all these comments. Love anything that Sky says. Oh, Jeanette's coming back. Yeah.
So if anybody knows what's wrong with my Instagram, it's been happening a lot that
Can
during
we
the lives, I lose all access to comments.
can we start a show, a pod? You can be either part of my podcast or something new, and it's like this. I think it'd be really fun, and maybe we get some other person, like we just all make fun of each other or something.
Ronnie, listen. First of all, you asked me this a year ago. I said yes. So let's fucking do it. That's number one. I said yes a year ago. Okay. Number two, I thought of it. So listen, it has to be 2 guys and 2 girls, obviously, right? Because it needs to be fair. So listen, I love this guy named Kuba. I'm sure you know who that is.
I know Kuba, yeah.
I fucking love him, and he's so fucking funny. He's actually really, really, he's one of my best friends, and he's so funny. I think he would be great. Me, you, him, and then I would prefer another guy, but we can bring a girl on. She's got to be funny, though. So, like, perhaps I was thinking, do you know a funny girl?
Yeah. I know a lot of funny girls, so let me think. For this, it's kind of like people also vegans, fruit, raw vegan, like something in that area. I just think, you know, honestly, I think it should be me and you as a core, and then we just have a rotating group. Kuba comes in when he likes. Maybe he comes in all the time. Maybe Sky wants to join us sometimes. Maybe.
Okay. I like this. Yep.
Sky is funny. She has some weird sense of humor. If you can pick up on it. What about Courtney? Courtney could join. Courtney from the festival.
No, they're too funny. Wait, nobody too funny.
She's a professional. She's a professional.
Overshined. Hold on. Nobody too funny. They have to be funny enough. Not too much. I was thinking Raw by Mara. I love her.
Oh yeah, okay.
But yeah, you. And then, did you know you can go on live with another person? Did you know this? Because like 3 people can go on live. I've never done this before, but
people can request to jump on. Yeah, people can.
Okay, guys, let's experiment right now. Somebody request to come on. We're gonna start our show right now, and let's see if it works. 3 people going on live. I don't think I've ever seen this, but I heard you can do it. Let's see.
I requested.
Sky?
Yeah. Is Sky still here? Sky, are you still here?
Oh my God.
We might have offended her or something. I'll try and get her to come back. Let's try and send her a message. Sky. Let's see.
Wait, can we just go through? Guys, Ronnie has a new book called Raw Vegan Myths Debunked, and I thought it was such a genius title. I'm not really interviewing Ronnie. He's supposed to be interviewing me, but I don't know what happened exactly. But I just wanted to know, what is one of the myths that you debunked? Because I haven't read your book yet, but I know it's epic. I know your book is amazing.
What's the name of our show? Yeah, I mean, sorry, so one of the biggest myths that I liked debunking in the book, right? I've heard a lot of people say this. I hear people say this all the time. They go,
Yes.
something like, I can't be raw vegan. The food nowadays doesn't have enough nutrients because the soil's depleted and the farmers have ruined the soil. We don't have any soil left. We're going to all die. And end of the world's coming in 30 years time. And I'm just like, I don't think that can be right, that all the soil is like destroyed. And I've seen like documentaries about that and stuff. And people send me links. They're like, oh no, look, the soil's going to all become destroyed. And that's why some people say you got to supplement. You got to make sure you supplement because the soil's no good anymore. And or they say you got to go to the tropics because the fruit's no good anywhere else. And so I looked into that, and I go into that extensively in my book about the soil. What's the quality of soil like? And literally, there is like no evidence that there's this worldwide problem with soil. There's no evidence that the food is like lacking nutrients. There's like nothing. Like, this is just something that people pass on all the time. It's in these like environmentalist doomsday documentaries and stuff, but it's just not really real. There is soil degradation that happens, but that's also a natural process. It does. I mean, farmers can ruin their soil. That is possible, but like, if you go past a fruit farm, and there's like a tiny patch of the farms being used for like strawberries or whatever, like, and then they'll probably just revolve it around, use other soil. Like, the soil isn't becoming destroyed, degraded. Like, I just think that that's a silly idea. So I believe we should have confidence in the fruit and vegetables we get. We should believe that that's where we get our nutrition. We shouldn't worry about supplementing. And supplements don't even really help people that much. They don't really make people more healthy. So that's another thing that I kind of debunked in the book. But I will say, Jeanette, I would be happy to get people's feedback. Like, if people want to say, that's all wrong, I've got evidence on the other side, I'm happy. I want to learn just like everyone else. So partly this book is like, hey, show me that I'm wrong. You know.
I like that. I appreciate that. First of all, I'm so serious. I'm not a fake person. If I say something, I really mean it. I really can't wait to read your book. It's one of the books that I downloaded to not forget to check out because there's so many in this bundle. And I downloaded a few that I really, really, really want to read. And one of them is yours for sure, because I'm very interested in this topic as well. These things are just being, thrown about, the minerals, the soil. And so, okay, my first reaction when you say that is, but humans have destroyed most of the earth. Why wouldn't we have destroyed the soil? You know what I mean? We're destroying the ocean. We're destroying the air. We're destroying the ecosystem. We're destroying the ozone layer. So of course the minerals are destroyed, but I have no scientific backing on saying that. Of course the soil's depleted, right?
We can't.
Assuming.
And that's the thing always people say, like the minerals, because fruit is so high and abundant in vitamins that people just go, oh, well, the problem's the minerals. But like, what is a mineral? It's like, it's an element. It's an atomic element. It can't just be destroyed. It's got to go somewhere. It's got to turn into something else. Like, it's either becoming like some kind of molecule or whatever, but they're always going to be around somewhere. They don't just get destroyed, right? So they're going somewhere. Where are they? I had a guy say to me, Jeanette, a well-respected speaker who I will not name, and I said to him, if you're saying all these minerals are disappearing, where are they going? His answer to me was, they're in people's bodies. I was like, what are you talking about? How you're saying people are deficient in minerals? You're saying there's no minerals in the soil, and then you're telling me that they're in people's bodies? That's where they all are. Like, it didn't make any sense. I was like really shocked that he just kind of made up.
You know what I learned? And by the way, can you pin my comment by any chance? Can you pin my comment, Ronnie? The raw vegan bundle comment?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Think so. I'm trying to get Sky. Sky's rejoined. She's declined. Sky, we're trying to just experiment and see if we can do a throuple.
She doesn't want to be in it. Fuck it.
Do you guys want to be in a throuple?
Fuck it. Okay? So you're in a relationship.
Would you be in a throuple with me and Sky?
Definitely with Sky, because my nails will be fire. Definitely with Sky. Okay. Trying to get that nail art on point.
So, but you're definitely not a lesbian. You're
You don't
definitely not a
know?
lesbian.
Maybe that's why I'm single. Oh.
Do you think it's possible that you could be a lesbian, you've just not worked it out yet?
Every woman is a lesbian at heart, to be honest. But listen, let's focus, Ronnie. Let's focus. Okay, we'll have a whole episode about this, I promise. But I want to just get back to the minerals real quick, because I learned by being on YouTube and being on Instagram and putting myself out there, I realized that a lot of these experts are just making up things as they go, which is exactly what I do. Literally, I'm doing the watermelon workout every day, and I'm just making up shit as I go. I'm making up shit. Like, I say things sometimes, and I'm like, is that true? You know, like, I'm just making up shit. Everyone,
Jeanette, you can't do that. You can't just make stuff
everyone,
up.
whether you're a doctor or a fucking raw vegan doing a workout, everyone in between, they're just making up shit. J-Lo's just making up shit. You know, I don't want to name any names in the raw vegan movement, but everyone's just doing their best. Some people might research, but some people are just saying stuff that they believe, you know? Like, I say stuff that I believe, but that doesn't mean it's true. That doesn't mean it's true. I'm just making shit up.
But that's a problem for me. Like,
that is a problem for the human species, of course.
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
How we started eating dead animal body parts, Ronnie. That's how we started eating dead animals. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a friend who said to me once, everything in life is either food or storytelling. If it's not about food, it's storytelling, right? And what he meant, I was thinking about this for years, everything is a story. Like, within every industry, every business, every situation, every relationship is a story. Every person's life is a story. That's how we kind of understand every religion is a story.
Yes. If you want to be successful as a social media person or an entrepreneur or a boss or whatever, you have to learn how to tell a story. You have to learn how to tell a story. My story, as you probably know, it's to eat fruit so you can stay cute. Okay? That's my story. What's your story, Ronnie? I know what your story is, but do you know?
I failed as a musician. I failed as a lawyer. and for some fucking mad reason, I'm running a fruit festival. What the fuck is that? And I'm trying to live a life. And Sky's joining us right now.
What the fuck? This is how you do it. So why is Ronnie on top? Yo, the patriarch is a bullshit fucking system. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I like seeing you both under me. That seems to be the right position for sure.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, listen. Ronnie's so stupid.
I might not last.
Wow. That's what she said. That's what he said, actually. But I want to thank you guys so much. Listen, Ronnie, it's actually 2:02. I have to go. I have another live, bro.
Wow, perfect timing.
No, we can't stop this. We cannot stop this.
And you guys continue the discussion about everything. Like, we've just been talking about everything.
Well, I don't know if Sky's comfortable with that since we just pushed her into this in the last moment. But what I would say to Sky is this. We're thinking about doing what we're doing, a podcast, and we bring different people in. And if Sky wants to be part of that, we'd love you to be part of that at some point.
Yes.
Oh.
Can I see your nails, Sky? Ooh.
Oh, wow. You've got...
Okay. Guys, follow Sky. She is the queen of the gorgeous nail decor, among many other things.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, we got the fruit.
I picked this persimmon at an Atlanta cemetery.
Oh my God.
That's beautiful.
Yesterday.
Right.
I didn't pick it. My friend climbed the tree and picked it for me. Didn't even ask me.
That is a crazy story. Cemetery persimmons are like the best I've heard.
The best.
Because it's like the dead bodies of humans just like feed into the tree.
The minerals.
Yeah, that gives this information to the tree about what humans want, desire, you know, and like
the
it's
minerals
the symbiotic
left over
process.
from their bodies go into the tree.
Plant fruit trees in cemeteries and eat that fruit. Like, that's probably going to be the best fruit.
Wait, I want to take a photo. This is like a family photo. Everybody smile.
My smile's so
Ronnie,
shit
don't
right
smile. Ronnie, don't smile. Everybody else. Okay, perfect. I'm going to put this on my page, and this is amazing.
Oh, my.
Okay, listen.
Thanks, y'all.
I'm going to head out. Ronnie, you're
This is
awesome.
the best live from the entire bundle. This is definitely the best one.
Yes, it fucking is. You know why? Because there was no fucking point to it. That's why.
Zero
And that's
value.
real life. And that's
Zero
real fucking
value.
life.
Like zero value. We didn't talk about the bundle. We didn't
Zero
talk
value.
about it. We're not
Zero
helping
value.
We
anyone.
talked about the bundle.
Zero value,
That's-
but yet the most valuable shit they're gonna hear all day.
Could we call our podcast Zero Value Podcast?
Zero minerals and zero value.
I like it.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Okay.
Perhaps. Okay. Love you guys. Thank
Bye,
you, Ronnie.
everyone.
I appreciate you.
Bye, everyone.
Appreciate you, Sky.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Sky.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.